This is Chef Brent Thomas, and what to cook with Brent. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be making FIFA World Cup nachos. Tune in right here, right now, everybody. It's showtime. Alright, here's the ingredients you need to make your FIFA World Cup nachos. I have my Tostitos crispy round chips. I have my ground beef. I'm using Goya black beans. You can use pinto beans if you want, or any kind of beans if you want to. Also, I'm an old El Paso taco seasoning mix, orange pepper. I have my Fiesta blend shredded cheese, and also in this bowl right here, I have all my, you see, all my peppers right here. Okay. Diced up yellow, red, and orange peppers in this bowl right here. I'll be some diced yellow onions as well, my friends, okay? So I'll be right back with the first step. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the show, and now it's time for me to cook the ground beef, my friends. Okay? Here we go. And then you're going to break up the ground beef. Just like that, my friends. Break up the ground beef as it cooks, okay? And after that, season it up. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. And now, you're going to season up the ground beef by adding old El Paso taco seasoning. See? Season it up to perfection, my friends. And add the orange pepper as well. As it cooks, continue to break up the meat, okay? Because remember, beef makes its own juice, it makes its own liquid, my friends, okay? We'll be back. Alright, we're back to the current show, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to add my minced garlic, and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and Tajin Seasoning as well, okay? Once you add it in there, give it a good mix, my friends. Combine everything, okay? You see how the beef's starting to run out its own juice and everything? We're gonna cook it until all that beef fat never evaporates, my friends. Okay? We'll be back. Okay, we're back to the show. Now it's time to add some of the nachos, okay? Get your crispy tortilla chips right here. Spread out evenly, my friends. Okay? And also, these nachos are great if you're having a party or a get-together. And also, they're like a side dish, my friends, okay? And also, around February last year on Super Bowl Day with Brent, we made game day nachos, my friends, okay? I will link the episode in the description box below so you can watch the episode, my friends, okay? Welcome back to the show now. Let's get assembly right now. Get your ground beef. Spread it all around. Make sure you spread the meat evenly, my friends. Okay? You do it in layers, or you do it in batches. Okay? If you have a big oil pan or a casserole dish, you could add so much stuff into your nachos, my friends. Okay? And also don't forget to add the cheese. Just like that, everybody. Okay? And then you're going to add the bell peppers, my friends. Okay? All around. See? Don't forget the black beans. You add pinto beans if you want. You add red beans, or you add anything if you want, my friends. Okay. And also, if you're a vegetarian, vegan, or pescatarian, or you're doing that kind of lifestyle, use plant-based. Use meats made from plants, my friends. Okay. If you don't like the ground beef, you could substitute for ground turkey or ground chicken. And also I'm going to throw in the onions too. Okay? We'll be back. Alright, welcome back to the show. The nachos done being assembled, my friends. It'll go on 275-degree oven. We'll let it bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll be back. Alright, welcome back to the show, everybody. And now the FIFA World Cup nachos is done. Baking in the oven. You could decorate it however you want. You got sour cream, avocados. You could add salsa to it. You got mango salsa as well. I'm not about to do a taste test on camera. This is real as it gets, and it's Chef Brent approved. Yeah, there you have it. That's how you make the best ever FIFA World Cup nachos ever done by the one and only Chef Brent Thomas. If I could do it, then you could do it, my friends, okay? So stick around to cook with Brent this Friday night. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe. Hit the post bell next week so when won't miss me on Cook with Brent. Take care. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your night. Remember, love somebody, hate no one. And Cook with Brent runs deep. Enjoy your weekend. See you in the next episode.